smart home is basically a home which requires human interaction to the minimum. Okay, lesser you interact with your home, the greater the intensity of smartness of your home is. Like your home should be able to perform all the tasks autonomously, then that home is known as a smart home. And the procedure of making your home smart is known as home automation. Are you getting it? So here there are some points regarding home automation. I'll quickly read it out for you all. Home automation includes the automation and control of household appliances and features via hardware, communication, or digital interfaces using the internet. You can include all the latest technologies in your home to make it the smartest. Home automation helps you to control various features of your home autonomously, like the lightings, the climate, the security, the entertainment system, the weather, and everything. It is just controlled autonomously. You don't have to set it manually. A smart home is basically a self-contained home. It doesn't require humans to interfere in between all the functioning of a smart home. It is capable to perform all the things automatically. And of course, a smart home is full of gadgets, full of technology and smart gadgets. If a home can perform all these things, then we can call that particular home as a smart home. Let us see the benefits of home automation. So here I have in total 5 benefits. One is energy saving, then comes convenience and control, then comes remote control feature, easy scalability, and safety and security. If there is no one in the room, the lights can detect that there is no one in the room and lights will turn on. So this will save the energy. Convenience and control means you don't have to actually search for controls. You can simply have innovative ways to control various things, like you can just have your voice commands or maybe gestures, like you clap and the lights turn off, you clap again, the lights turns on. So these are convenience and control features. What is remote control features? Remotely controlling means you are not in your home, but still you can control your home. You're not in the home, but you can access the home deliveries. You're not in the home, but you can have a surveillance for your pets. You're not in the home, but there are special machines in your home which automatically feeds your pet. Easy scalability. So easy scalability basically means that it's not necessary that home automation needs to have very big devices or very heavy instruments to be installed in the home. You can have little small devices installed in your house to make it smarter. Like even if you have Alexa or Google Home in your home, your home is a smart home. You can talk to your home. You can simply ask your home that, hey Alexa, tell me the weather today. Okay Google, how's the traffic condition outside? You can talk to your house and your devices will let you know exact information that you're asking. So there are a lot of safety and security features that a smart home can have. For example, gas leakage. Just imagine you have a leakage in the pipeline, which could be very dangerous for everyone, but you have gas sensors in your home which can detect that there is leakage in the gas and it can automatically turn off the supply. Similarly, you can have some smart cameras whose surveillance you can check on your smartphone. Simple, like whenever you open the app, you can see all the footage of the camera in your smartphone. Type of home automation. So there are basically 3 types of home automations. So one is the power line home automation, other is wired home automation, and the last one is wireless home automation. These are basically not the latest ones, but yeah, wireless home automation is the most latest one and power line home automation is the most eldest one. Okay, so power line home automation basically means a simple home. A simple home is also a smart home. You have the switches, a normal switch, A normal switch is also a smart device. You just press it, the light turns on. You press it again, the light turns off. Isn't that smart? Do you know if you don't have the switches, how you'll have to turn on the light? You'll have to connect the two wires together to turn the lights on. But your switch is doing the connection of the wires automatically. When you press the switch, the wires connect automatically and the light turns on. If you press the switch again, the wires disconnect and the light turns off. So a Powerline home automation is the most convenient home which is having normal switches, normal connections, normal appliances and everything. Because a normal home is also a smart home, but it is less smarter as compared to the other smart homes. Then come the wired home automation system. In this, all the appliances and equipments that you have in your home, they are connected to a single control panel. It could be a digital or it could not be a digital, it could be a manual as well. This means that you can control everything from one place. That's it. You can sit at one place, or maybe there is a control panel at some place in your house. You can go there and access everything of your house. So that is also a smart home. And then comes the latest smart home, which is wireless home automation. Wireless home automation means that everything becomes wireless. You don't have to be connected using wires. You can use your smartphone's Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GSM. You can use wireless technologies to control your phone, to control your homes. Just like you can have live footage of the security camera in your phone, though you are not at your home. You have some burglar alarms in your phone which sends you a text message if it detects some unknown or unidentified activity in the home. It sends you a kind of message or alarm in your smartphone so that you can be alert and you can come back home as soon as possible. A very important topic comes over here. Home automation and Arduino is utilized widely in the field of automation. You can make various automated devices using Arduino. That is why you can use your Arduino to make your home a smart home. We are going to make a burglar alarm today. A burglar alarm which detects the motion, unknown motion in the house, and it turns on an alarm when it detects a motion. So it works like, just imagine you all are sleeping during the night. So once you are asleep, you can simply turn on a switch. And what that switch will do, that switch will turn on the motion alarms in your house. So while you are sleeping, if the sensor detects any motion, then it will turn on the alarm. So we will be making this project on Tinkercad. Now let's start to first select the components. The first things is, of course, we would be requiring one Arduino, the one that says GND. And GND also stands for ground. Okay, Michael, you have to connect the ground pin of the sensor to GND of the Arduino. Got it? Basically, the power pin goes to the positive terminal, the 5V pin. Okay? 5V means 5 volt. GND means negative. 5 volt is positive. And 3.3V is also a positive pin of the Arduino. Okay? But with the sensors, our motion, this thing is a sensor. With all the sensor, we use power as 5 volts. Signal pin goes to the digital pin. Okay, now next connection is to make with our buzzer. The buzzer's positive terminal goes again to the digital pin 2, and the buzzer's negative terminal goes to GND over here. Okay, we can delete the switch for now. We don't need the switch for now. We'll put it afterwards. Now I'm going to tell you guys a simple logic for the code. The logic is, if the motion sensor detects motion, turn on the buzzer. If the motion sensor doesn't sense any motion, then turn the buzzer off. Isn't it? Is that quite simple? Yep, simple. If the motion sensor is detecting motion, turn on the buzzer. If it's not detecting any motion, turn off the buzzer. Now, every sensor talks to the Arduino in a special language. All the sensors talk to Arduino in special language. Can you guess what is that language known as? Not the code, but actually binary language. Okay. So what are the binary language? Do you know the two characters in the binary language?
1 and 0.
1 and 0, exactly. So all the digital sensors specifically. So a motion sensor is a digital sensor. This motion sensor communicates to the Arduino in binary language. That means it can only say either 0 or 1. So let's see how and when it says 0 and how and when it says 1. So I'm going to write a very simple code. That code says print to serial monitor, and what should it print? It should print the data which is read onto the digital pin 4. That means my sensor, the signal pin of the sensor is connected to digital pin 4. So I'll read it. I'll read this pin so that I get to know what is being read onto this particular pin. Now let us start the simulation and see the serial monitor. What does it say? Serial monitor says 0. Now let's make some motion. How to make the motion? Click on the sensor and simply move this dot. If you move this dot, that means there is a motion, and you see 0 changed to 1. When you stop the motion, that 1 changes back to 0. So now let's make our actual code with the alarm. To make the actual code with the alarm, I have to use if blocks. That if, then a comparison block. If digital read 4 is equals to 1, that means there is motion. Then we should turn the buzzer on. So I'll use this block, play speaker, which is connected to pin number 2. And if it reads 0, then what to do? Then it's simple. Then I'll just simply turn the speaker off like this on pin number 2. Simple as that. Now when I start the simulation, now listen very carefully. When I make this move, oops, oh sorry, I have to make it 0. 0, yeah, now it would work. Now when I make it move, we all see an alarming sound, and when I make it stop, the alarming sound also stops. Turn it off, we'll be using a slide switch with the buzzer. I'm gonna simply drag out the slide switch and tilt it like this. To tilt it, just select it and press this button at the top left corner. There are two mountain-like icons. Just click this icon to tilt it. Now connect it like this. The center terminal and the bottommost terminal, and connect it to GND. And now you'll notice that when I start the simulation, when I move the object, there is no sound, but when I turn this button on, and now when I move the object, there comes the sound. Okay.